Each large muscle of a bodybuilder represents a language he didn't learn, a poem he didn't read, a fun fact he never memorized. Oh, really now? Because you've never been in within a single mile of any gym whatsoever, so you must be more fluent in every language than James frickin' Bond. Hello everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/justneckbeardthings, and if you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see another video like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. Oh, right leg out. While you were eating trash, I studied the blade. Hey, look, the main difference between neckbeards and trash pandas is the trash pandas can live in garbage and they still are loved. Yes, I'm a spoiled girlfriend, but not yours. I am the property of a freaking awesome boyfriend. He's a bit crazy and scares me sometimes, but he is a perfect mixture of sweetheart and warrior. I love him, and he is my whole world. Mess with me, and the beast in him will awake, and they'll never find your body. Yes, he bought me this shirt unwillingly. Yeah, Facebook, seriously, why do you keep on generating this kind of stuff? Like, seriously, the only time people would ever wear this is if they have a lead syringe pointed towards their head. Yes, you know what that is. I can't say it because of YouTube. Bruh, you can't be 30, living at home with your mom, playing Xbox or PlayStation with Cheeto stains on your hands, doing the bare minimum, thinking a woman is supposed to submit to you. Yeah, that actually, you make a very valid point. I never understood why some people think they can just marinate in a beanbag and a woman will fall on their lap. Yeah, no, it can't work like some of those shows, you know? You can't just be walking down the street from the game store and then the woman just falls into your lap. Oh man, I want to F the tall lady so bad. I just want to cover her dress with layers of thick nut until my balls are empty, and I play the game every night and whack off to every second there. The tall lady is on screen. I have lost gallons of nut to this fictional character. Oh, Jesus. For anybody wondering, it's a side character in a side mission in Resident Evil 8, which is the tall vampire lady, and the only thing I'm really thinking of is this is gonna have people finding out just who exactly is Team Big Bananka Goth Girlfriend. I don't know, just some random thought I had relating to it. I'm honestly wondering how many people are gonna buy the game solely for that character, and then they're gonna be disappointed when they find out she's not part of the main story. And one of the guys in my old game group walked in, and we locked eyes. I was going to wave at him in greeting, but he literally flinched when our gaze met. I was so surprised I forgot to wave, lol. Another one stood outside and shot the shot with me for 5 minutes before he had to head out. It is such an odd dynamic. Half that group loves me, and half seem to fear me, or at the very least are still pretending I don't exist. Maybe because half of them have the power of smell-o-vision and they can't see anything that can kill onions. Oh yes, the good old neckbeard starter pack. And you know, as much as I want to make fun of this, I gotta say, I would honestly see myself having the Black Panther AirPod case, just as a headphone case in general, because it has an awesome design. Aside from that, you can guarantee this kid runs through school with the Naruto hands. But yeah, the Black Panther headphone case, I can honestly see myself having. I am Japanese woman, and will tell you exactly why you're not happy. You Western white women have abandoned your role and place and allowed a toxic and dishonest movement to manipulate you and to turn you into man-hating monsters that see yourself as a man's equivalent, even though you can't function in society without a plethora of safety nets under you. You protest things like being told you're pretty by men. You lie and say male privilege when men have none and we have all. You white women are the most coddled and privileged humans on Earth. Shame on all of you for creating such a toxic Western environment, and for not honoring the sacrifices men make historically and currently. Yes, this is 100% legit. They said they were Japanese women at the beginning. That totally gets rid of any suspicion. Riddle me this, why do you do Neanderthal level grammar of I am a woman at the beginning, but you dang use plethora in the middle? POV, you have never felt the warmth of a woman. YouTube, please be nice. This is for educational purposes, so you cannot hit me with it. So, what are you looking for? Neckbeards. Eastern Virgin. Neckbeards when they're in Japan. But no random Japanese woman has asked to marry them. You know, don't that just suck when that don't happen? Well, if it hasn't happened yet, that doesn't mean it never... Yes, it will. It will never happen. Yeah, it don't work like one of those shows. Most likely, if somebody does come out of the woodwork to ask to marry you, most likely they're not alone and you're about to be robbed. As a woman, I hate getting pandered to, as if I'm not as smart as male movie watchers. Like, I need to have stories fed to me like I was a child. You don't hate being lied to. You hate the fact that it's true. Women aren't children, because as soon as you get that first bit of male attention at 13, you stop growing as people and become solipsistic as narcissist. Yeah, I have no idea how to pronounce that word, and I can guarantee you whoever typed this up didn't either. You have one function, and it doesn't require being conscious for it to happen. Whoa, Kate, no, that is not right. Atheists are not any more non-homophobic. True, the trend of the modern culture is to tolerate everyone and believe all people evolved equally, and we should love our neighbor because I really don't know why. Then there's the realist, the cynics, and the people who actually understand that some people are idiots, and there may be some genes involved in there as well. A survival of the fittest means I ultimately don't care about you or anyone else who does not benefit my needs and wants. Even though I have a secluded cabin in the woods off-grid, I still have to function in society of slightly evolved apes who demand I give 10 cents about their affiliations and want to be applauded by it. If we were pro-magnons in Arctic France, society would certainly be glad that you were not any competition for potential mates, but it's doubtful we'd let you in the tribe either. Homosexuality, if it is exclusive to the same sex, is abnormal. Sure, other species of primates get their rocks off on having sex with every member of the clan, including the infants, but they also reproduce, so heterosexual sex is still very much part of their society. Have S with whoever you want to have S with. You're just a blob of matter bumbling into other blobs of matter, existing in a moment in time which is only a vapor vanishing away in a cosmic abyss that does not care about you, so it means absolutely nothing. I do not cheer or applaud our society's recent glamorization of abnormality. But Nice Mask Kid really brings out your eyes.
Really, guys? Really? Correct me if I'm wrong, but this sport was invented and tried out first by men. Why is it that the very first anime made in honor of this sport is being animated with female characters? This is insanity. And now I can't take it seriously at all because there are bees competing in this. No sport ever attempted by a woman is to be taken seriously, especially at a competitive level, because their bodies don't have the biological power to make competitive enough. Not to mention that I do this sport at my local gym in my area, and the girls usually stay out the bench, and it is mostly guys taking on the climb. It is a sport that requires muscle, dexterity, and logical thinking, the complete opposite of what women are, for crying out loud. What was the animator thinking? I'll be frank, if this was about men, I wouldn't be watching it. I'd rather not watch buff, sweaty men scale walls in my free time, no matter how engaging the show may be, hence the reason I haven't watched shows like Free or Yamamushi Pedal, which are nothing but male fan service for Fujoshi. Bro, you're disrespecting Yamamushi Pedal, man. I don't know if you've watched it or not, because I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Bro, Yamamushi no Pedal is pure sports anime. What the F? Have you even watched it? Not trying to say Mans is right, because it's definitely not on Free level, but New Generation and Glory Line did stack it on kinda heavy with the fan service. Everyone remembers Kishigami groping the shot out of Izumida. Okay, I understand what you mean about Free. That is pure female fan service. But do not disrespect Yamamushi no Pedals and Haikyuu. These two animes are all about competitive spirit and becoming the best. And these two are serious anime because they don't have really good looking guys, just average looking high school children aiming for the top. So you mean to say you prefer seeing a group of bees turning a serious and strenuous sport like wall climbing into a sexual facade, where the angles are pointed more towards the girl's private parts than the climbing techniques? Honestly, why does everything need to have a sexual tint and not just focus on the sport, the adrenaline, and the competitive aspects alone? Not to mention that when I see this sport attempted by bees, I just can't take it seriously because a man could do it twice better and skillful. Not to mention I am a man myself. I can better relate to the effort when done by somebody like me. Both Yamauchi Pedal and Haikyuu have a majority female audience. Not hard to guess why. But yeah, I prefer to watch hot anime girls play sports than guys. That feels kinda homo just to see you guys do it. I could care less about seeing them be good at it or perform at peak human capacity. Heck, I play basketball and I enjoyed Rokyubu. Doesn't mean I need to be a strong man grunting in all about the time. In my opinion, I'd just be glad that my favorite sports is getting any attention at all. Glass half full instead of glass half empty sort of thing.
If a man wants to watch animes like Free, that doesn't make him gay whatsoever. It's a good but anime, and not all girls watch it for the subtle BL. If you didn't know, there are people who watch anime for the plot, and if a man is gay and watches Free, then so be it. Stop being a homophobic dong. This dude was seriously trying to gatekeep rock climbing. What the frick, dude? Like, honestly, except for the yellow dude, this is why I don't like to go into forums when actually discussing about shows, because nothing really ever good comes out of it. It's more so just toxic stuff I'd rather avoid. And seriously, if you have that big of an issue with women doing rock climbing, then just, you know, go off and hide under a rock or something, because nobody wants to be around you. And with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see another video like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, and start up some of them wholesome internet discussions. And if you have not already, subscribe and turn on notifications. I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.